and welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. We were so close to having an actually entertaining, competitive fourth quarter in this one, but unfortunately that's not what happened as the New England Patriots beat the Houston Texans 34-16. And after the first half, it was 13-17. And what have we seen? Okay, we've seen Tom Brady struggle a little bit. Okay, we saw this Texans defense applying pressure. Jadeveon Clowney being a little bit of a clown, getting a penalty and whatnot. Although I think that one was in the second half, but whatever. But you saw this Texans defense slowing them down. Okay, they gave up a horrible play on special teams. Dion Lewis, 98-yard kickoff return. Okay, that was bad. But outside of that, they were doing their job. But then, man, in the second half, Brock Osweiler said, hey, everybody, national television, probably 30-plus million people watching this game. My name is Brock Osweiler, and I'm about to throw this game away. And it was pretty disastrous. 3 interceptions, all of them just terrible. One to Devin McCourty, one to Duron Harmon, one to Logan Ryan. I want to say 2 of them were targeted for DeAndre Hopkins. In fact, I know that to be true. And it was just disastrous. And it was so poetic. I mean, it was just like, dude, you stink. And he's so pissed. The last interception he threw, he was so pissed. He threw the straps off of his helmet, took his helmet off, still with his combed hair. The guy's been combing his hair on the sideline. You can tell from his stupid hair. The guy was so pissed, yelling at everybody. Who are you yelling at? Yourself? You psychopath, you stink. I don't know what this guy's yelling about. It's you. You tried to throw a ball to Ryan Griffin 5 yards up the seam. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. 5 yards in front of him, he's already 20 yards down the field. You throw a ball 5 yards in front of him up the seam. That doesn't make any sense. And you're shocked. You can't believe it was intercepted. Brock Osweiler. DeAndre Hopkins, I feel sorry for this guy for the most part. I do believe DeAndre Hopkins is of some fault, not much, but of some fault. Okay, he was great last year with Case Keenum, with Brian Hoyer. Was he still there? I think he was, with Brian Hoyer, and this year, he's not even close. So I do think there's something on him. Okay, some fault can lie on his shoulders, but man, Brock Osweiler stinks, dog. And it's so sad, dude. He's so bad. It's incredible how Brock Osweiler is. It's incredible. He blew the game. And also, let's give some other, praise. Let's call it praise to Will Fuller, okay, who dropped a touchdown pass. The one throw that Brock Osweiler threw in this game that was actually really good, and you say, wow, who is that? He threw a beautiful deep ball over the middle to Will Fuller, okay? It was like a 50-yard throw. It was fantastic. Right through the hands of Will Fuller. Right through the hands, the arms, the elbows of Will Fuller. And there's a guy that at Notre Dame did this. This is his move. He'll get open on a deep route. The guy has 4.3 speed. Great, okay? The guy will get open, and he will drop the football. That's still his move. And Bill O'Brien just looks on the sideline just shocked. And it's so incredible how, this Texans team, they're not bad, okay? Like, I'm seeing some people saying, I can't believe the Texans got there, blah, blah, blah. They're a legitimate playoff team. They are a legitimate playoff team. They're a team that, for ranking the 32 teams this season, they rank about 11. They deserve to be here. Okay, that's fine. If the Raiders' Derek Carr was healthy, then obviously they wouldn't be here, but they're here. Okay, and deservedly so. Their defense is really, really good, and we saw that today. But, man, Will Fuller and Brock Osweiler, man, y'all are just disastrous, man. Will Fuller, there's a guy that came into the league, first 2 games, over 100 yards receiving. After that, I don't know what happened to this kid. This kid, ever since week 3, I don't understand this kid, Will Fuller. So the Texans stunk, especially in the second half. First half, they were fine. But in the second half, man, they stunk. The whole building was just stinking with the garbage that was the Houston Texans. Bernard McKinney, I like this player, right? But he didn't do a great job guarding Martellus Bennett today. He wasn't far off, but he was off in coverage when guarding Martellus Bennett. AJ Boye, okay, he intercepted Tom Brady, and I like this play. And there's a guy that's going to get paid this offseason, and deservedly so. I'm not sure if it's going to be by the Houston Texans. I'm not sure if it's going to be by the Tennessee Titans. Titans, but he's going to get paid by somebody, and I would be surprised if at least the Texans don't franchise him. So I expect him to remain a Houston Texans, but if not, hey, Titans, y'all better come calling. Let's move on to the Patriots. Okay, so the Patriots, they get it done, but Tom Brady, not a great game from Thomas Brady. Okay, 2 interceptions after throwing 2 interceptions during the entire regular season, completing under 50% of his throws. And look, I'm not here to bash Tom Brady, but it is interesting that, look, statistically, it's been proven now that the guy doesn't play that great in the playoffs. Okay, and I think this game is another evidence of that. Okay, his 2 interceptions were deserved. Even the first one, I understand it went off of Michael Thomas's hand. Okay, first of all, it went off his hand, not his hands, his hand. That ball was way too far out for Michael Thomas. Perhaps Thomas should have, if anything, defended there and just hit the ball down, but he's trying to make the play. Tom Brady threw it too far in front. Second interception. Tom Brady did not see Bernard McKinney and just threw an interception to him. That is not the Tom Brady of the regular season, man. That period. I mean, and he wasn't even getting pressured on these plays, so I don't know what happened. This was not a great game from Tom Brady at all. By Tom Brady. And is it concerning? For me, no. Because this Patriots team, I have them winning the Super Bowl right now, and nothing today really stopped me from saying that. But it does intrigue me that, okay, right now the Steelers going to the AFC Championship game. And if Tom Brady plays like this, the Steelers are going to have a shot. Now, he may not play like this, though, okay, because this is, honestly, I'd say the worst Tom Brady's looked this season, okay, at least this season. So I doubt he would look like this again, but he didn't look very good in Denver last year in the AFC Championship game. Didn't look very good in Denver 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago in the AFC Championship game either. So in the playoffs, face it, guys, Brady does have these games. He's still great. I'd say he's the best quarterback of all time. But in the playoffs, he has these games that you just say, that's not regular season Tom Brady, okay? That's just not him. So anyway, they ran the ball not that well, but you loved what you saw from Dion Lewis in the receiving game. You loved what you saw from James White in the receiving game. Another great touchdown by James White. A great touchdown by Dion Lewis in the receiving game. But the run game is not as dominant nearly as it was early in the season. And they're going to need it, I would project, especially if they face the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. So that's something to look out for moving forward. Excuse me. All right, now let's move on to their defense really quick. Impressed by Logan Ryan. Contract year for him. He's going to get paid as well. Malcolm Brown. Okay, their first round pick, I want to say, of the 2014 NFL draft, and he is coming alive at that defensive tackle position, and I know that they love that. Dante Hightower, after Jamie Collins has left, Dante Hightower has stepped up. Good for them, and so has Elandon Roberts, who I want to say is a rookie for this team, perhaps a sophomore, but the guy is playing well as well. So, this is a Patriots team that, again, they had 3 interceptions today. Deron Harmon, Logan Ryan, Devin McCourty. McCourty's great. And, overall, this is a very good performance for them. The spread for this game was -16. I thought it was too many points. Turns out it wasn't. Okay, they covered the spread easily. Their defense is really good. So even if Tom Brady does have these games where he's not as dominant, the fact that this Patriots defense is pretty damn good this year is going to give a lot of teams problems and issues to try to beat them. But they are beatable. Okay, this is not an unbeatable team. You don't have to go etched in stone that the Patriots will win the Super Bowl this year. No, we don't have to say that. You can predict it. I'm predicting it. But it's not etched in stone. It's not written in pen. Okay, it's written in pencil by me on my bracket, but I'm already ready to erase it if need be. I like the Patriots team moving forward, but today showed that, yeah, they have their issues and they're far from a lock. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the New England Patriots beating the Houston Texans 34-16. What are your thoughts? Comment down below. I want to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this has been the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. Peace.